MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Zach Clevenger gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Melvin Fontaine.
First offering on its way. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, you talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero, to start this ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Boyce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler Boyce.
The 0-2 delivery. Out towards second. To his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Melvin Fontaine. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 4-0. So next to the plate for Texas, Brian Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Into the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Melvin Fontaine.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Digging in once again, Pete Carnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Fontaine aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario.
Number 7, Jeimer Candelario.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready now for Baltimore, Freddie Schuler.
Left fielder, Freddie Schuler.
Here's the 1-1. Ground ball left side.
Hang on, right here.
In time to first, and there are two away. Ready for another chance. Bob Drysdale.
16. Bob
Fountain at third. Carnes at second with two gone. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 9-0. Up next for the Rangers, Sammy Lopez.
Fielder number 32, Sammy Lopez.
Oh and 1, here it comes. This one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runners on first with one down. On its Taylor made to short. 6. 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We're through 6 full. The Rangers lead it 9-0. Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Fontaine. He singled his last time up.
Fountain.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pete Carnes.
Designated hitter,
Fountain, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. Texas is out in front, 9-2.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Texas took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Clevenger earns win number 7 on the season. Eric Schmoll allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 9 runs on 10 hits.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Corey Aguilar, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in, Melvin Fontaine coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dior. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dior, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Digging in, Tyler Boyce. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Tyler Boyce.
1-1. Towards second. Full dive. The throw. It's there. He got him. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Sammy Lopez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Nunez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Nunez.
The 1-2. I'd hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball.
Digging in, Tom Waldron, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Waldron.
Hit back up the middle. Fountain. Right. And that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
Stepping in, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Melvin Fontaine.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fountain is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And he misses there, 1-2. Michel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first, a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn two. Pretty smooth.
Now to the plate, Melvin Fontaine. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Alanis fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Amaya. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Angel Amaya.
The 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jay Quevedo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Amaya, the runner at third. Alanis on second. Boyce on at first with 2 down. On the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. But they lead it 4-1. Striding into the box, Melvin Fontaine. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local station. Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Quevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ground out to short. Scooped up. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rangers leave 1, and it remains 5-2.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
5-2 the final today. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Corey Aguilar earns win number 7 on the season. Tim Switzer records the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Rob Zastryzny gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Melvin Fontaine. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First offering on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 33 on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
At the plate, Tom Waldron, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Tom Waldron.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melvin Fontaine. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Striding in once again, Ryan Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out towards second. Fontaine comes up. And that's the first out. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Up next for the Rangers, Adolfo Alanis.
Third baseman, Adolfo Alanis.
Now the payoff pitch home.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's...
Ready for another chance? Tobias Cordova. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Tobias Cordova.
From the stretch. Round to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in once again, Melvin Fontaine. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone. Ready for another shot now, Melvin Fontaine. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
The 1-0. Liner towards second. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
In now for the O's, Mario Vila. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball four, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in to try it again, Bob Drysdale. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 1-2 pitch. Right side.
Keep going.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? A tag for one. Tag not in time. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Baltimore came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Dan Bentley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eddie Alvarez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 35th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the